Hey everybody, I hope everyone is well. I am here to do a quick reading for you. I am obviously not at home. I am going to pull a few cards. It's going to be a very quick read tonight. Been a bit of a long day. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. What does the collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know today? I'm not reading in reverse tonight. Don't feel like it. I feel like all the messages that need to come out can come out in the upright. Alright. This one's sticking out. You know, the sun. You know. This one too. You can't compete where you don't compare. It's like a knife and a spoon race. You might not scoop well, but you can sure cut through the competition. I know that's right. Yep, there is no competition because you can't compete where you don't compare. Oh, okay. Actually, this is going to work. I didn't even mean to pull that out. Don't know why I did, but I did. Okay, guys. Let's see. Ooh. Huh. You know, I'm looking at here at the Tower card, right? But, hold on. Let me finish pulling these cards. Let me continue with this to see what we've got, because it's telling. Wow. Okay. Let's look, guys. Let's see. For some of you, you met this person online. But for others of you, I'm getting two different, very differing stories here. I'm feeling like for some of you, okay. Give me just another second because I want to get all the messages out appropriately. You were dealing with a person that was giving you major mixed signals, manipulation. They were immature. They were inconsistent, right? They were dishonest. They were stringing you along and they did not have great intentions, okay? And they did not want anything serious. You may have met this person online. You know, there may have been, I'm going to say it, there may have been a third party in the mix, or you may have been the third party and you weren't even aware. This person has a lot of desire towards you, but you were the forbidden fruit, right? You were tempting. There could be actually also have been some things that were socially different about you. Age, race, religious beliefs, just not socially acceptable, right? But you were always very alluring and you were hard to resist, right? Fighting the urge, it says. So, you may have had to cut it out. Okay, you needed to part ways to heal. You needed to sever ties, have an ending. You may have moved on. Okay, this person probably triggered abandonment wounds in you, and you know, you called it quits. You were just like done. Closed chapter, walked away. Walked away. But what I see, and I'm feeling this was very much like a past energy here. This person is about to make a judgment call. There's going to be a rebirth. They're making some important decisions and also could be serving some karma right now. But they know the time is now, but they're going through a spiritual awakening and a renewal. They're about to make an announcement. I see the Tower, and I see marriage. And here's the thing. The Tower, it's anything that shakes up your world. It does not have to be a ending, a divorce or a job loss or anything like that. It can be a marriage. It could be having a birth of a child. It could be something sudden, sudden changes. It can cause some chaos. It can also transform and purify, right? With the Sun and the Tower coming out and the Judgment, someone's about to make a judgment call because they know they've been in their ego and they also know who you are. Okay? They know who you are and you're important to this person, right? They probably have also gone through several towers in their lives when the ending happened or whatever. You may have pulled your energy away and this person went through a lot of stuff. This is talking about the 5th house, and I don't have my list. So put in the comments if you know what the 5th house, who the 5th house is ruled by, and what it stands for, the house of pleasure and romance. So there's going to be a Tower. Look into your 5th house. That could suggest time frames, and this is going to be different for everybody. This house of pleasure, creativity, romance, entertainment, self-expression, rather, leisure, and kids. A joyful heart is good medicine, but crushed spirit dries up the bones. This person has been depressed without you. They have really been going through it. They have been comparing you to everybody that they have been dealing with. Every single person. They can't find you. They can't find you. Anywhere. Because there's nothing like your energy to this person is understanding that in this marriage card being out here, they want something committed with you. May not be wedding for everybody, you know what I mean? It's going to depend on where you are in your situation. It's going to depend on, are you dating? But they can see long-term commitment with you. This person is really thinking about a long-term type of the thing with you. They're about to shake up your world, though. I'm going to go just a couple of cards deeper. Where'd my deck go? There we go. I don't think this is the one Oh, crap. Okay. They're coming with emotions. I see the moon, right? The Lord is my strength. They're gaining strength. My shield, my heart trusts in him and he helps me. So they are seeking a higher power. They've been praying about this. They've been seeking mentorship about this and asking other people, about this. And they know that you make them happy. You make them happy. And they're praying for strength to come towards you in all of this. Third eye chakra, okay? Their third eye, they're learning to use their intuition and they are gaining mental clarity at this time. With the moon, there have been illusions, but they're coming to, again, with the third eye chakra and the moon, talking about intuition, they're learning to lean on their intuition and follow what that says because they understand that is from source. That is from God. It's a God-given gift. Intuition. And that in this temptation card, they may have felt like they may have really cared a lot about what other people thought. And also, you may have made them feel a certain type of way, like physically, that they felt that, oh, that was bad. No, that's bad. It can't possibly be that good. It's got to be bad with this house of pleasure, Let's see what else. What do we got? Jupiter and the throat chakra as I split the deck. The throat chakra meaning, they may not have been able to communicate well with you, right? They may not have been able to communicate well. They've had problems expressing themselves and telling the truth for that matter. There could have been a lot of lies in the situation this person's about to bring you. They're thinking hard. I'm yet to get really, I'm sensing that they're coming forward with some sort of communication, but, you know, at the same time, I haven't really... We have travel. That's been coming up too quite a good bit. You may travel, your person may, you guys may take trips together. Expansion though, growth with Jupiter, right? This is a card of growth. They could be, you know, and religion and philosophy as well, and abundance and optimism. They're learning how to see things from a brighter perspective, right? And they're growing. They're growing. They're doing some inner work and inner healing to release some of these outdated beliefs that this temptation card is talking about with the forbidden fruits and the, you know, not socially acceptable type thing. Let's see here. Hang on 1 second. I want to see just a little more. And I'm flipping cards all over the place. Let's see. I feel like there was another one that flipped. Yep, there was. Hermit. Right now, though, again, there was something else that mentioned... Where was it? There was something else that suggested that they were getting some clarity from a mentor. I can't remember. Introspection, guidance. They're seeking guidance, right? They're seeking inner truth and wisdom. They may be detaching right now. Like I said, the message is forthcoming, but right now I'm not getting anything like card-wise to suggest that at the very, very moment. They're going through much introspection with that Hermit card. They're gaining inner wisdom, right? They're gaining inner truth and understanding. They're discovering things about themselves. And this is causing major upheaval for your person. This is not an easy transition. This is not fun. It is not fun. Okay? I thought I pulled out two, but I guess I did not. Let me go. Oh, crap. Hold on. 1 second. This is a very, very thick deck. You know what? Actually, I'll do this. Second house. House of values. Focuses on material and the physical. Possessions, finances, self-worth, and personal values. They are assessing their personal values. Finances could be a problem for your person, you know, and they may be very, very heavily focused on the material and physical in the second house. You know, that could be a big deal for them. They could be, well, they could be stabilizing their finances as well right now. That's also possible. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I am feeling like, what do I want to get? Let's see. Divine Truth. I'm digging to find out what their next steps are going to be. Let's see. What are the... Oh my gosh. Wow, they're trying to do something, that's for sure. That was wild. The cards are jumping all over the place. Okay, so what are the collective person's next steps towards the collective? What are the person's next steps toward... No, I'm feeling that one, but not that one. Dancing in love. I'm surrendering to the cadence of your soul and allowing us to dance in love. They are enchanted. The more I see you, the more I love and adore you. My heart cries out for you. Oh, missing piece. You're my missing piece. We're made for one another. Comfort zone. This is beautiful. So dancing in love is great, but it could be energetically at this point, right? They're getting out of their comfort zone though, and that's what's beautiful. And that has been what's necessary, because with this temptation card, you know, they have some outdated beliefs that they need to release. This is talking about I'm releasing fears and stepping out of my comfort zone to come closer to you. So yes, they're working through their crap, guys, and I'm so excited for you. And I hope you have an amazing night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!